Phil continues. She was Sir Philip's newlywed bride. What happened was Sir Philip took up arms against the king and went off to fight under Henry Blandford, Duke of Buckingham, leaving his bride of a few days at his ancestral home. After the defeat at Exeter, the king declared him an outlaw, which forced him to flee back here and go into hiding. "I like her dress," says Karen. "Must have cost a fortune, even in them days." The king's men found out about his hiding place and surrounded the manor. Suddenly realizing how important she is, Karen sweeps over to the stairs and adopts an elevated position. She waves her hand about in a commanding way. "I'm Lady Sophia." She looks down at Phil in a condescending manner. Karen walks down regally from her pedestal and shifts one of the big chairs at the grand table. She sits on it. "Here, you're not supposed to move them," objects Dawn. "Why, wench, get me a slice of venison pie," orders Karen. Dawn is becoming unsettled at the personality transformation. "What do you mean?" Karen turns to Phil. "And what treasures have you brought back from your travels in the Indies, Sir Philip?" Playing along, Phil kneels in front of her. "No mere bauble, my love, but a jewel beyond price, the famous black diamond of the Mughal emperor." "Rise, my lord," commands Karen. Phil stands up. Karen turns to Dawn. "Begone, wench," she puts on a cross face. "And fetch refreshment for Sir Philip." Dawn is looking very uncomfortable. "Silly kids' games. I'm not playing. I don't like it." Dawn walks away. Laughing Boy enters the room. He strides over to Karen with a face like thunder. "You touched it." "You what?" says Karen, acting dumb. "The furniture." "Well, I could hardly sit down without touching it, could I?" "You moved it. Strictly forbidden. It's there on the notice board, plain as day. Applies to all." Karen is still sitting on the big chair at the grand table. Visitors are strictly forbidden to touch the furniture or the objects displayed. Laughing Boy's voice is trembling with emotion. He is so appalled. "It doesn't," says Dawn. "What? What's that?" "It doesn't say that. What you said. The notice says, visitors are reminded that touching the furniture or exhibits is strictly forbidden. That's what it says. I've had such a good memory, ever you go and look," says Dawn. The notice is more polite.